guys, welcome aboard MHD Choppa. We're gonna go ahead and give you a bird's eye view, but a beautiful day. Look at that track, 6 lanes. You got your drag strip straightaway, which is a 1/4 mile, and the new addition to the Horsepower Speedway. Check that out, guys, from up here. It's a beauty. Got a nice fat track and a huge curve. And then coming around the back end of that 1/4 mile straight, bunch of cars lined up over here. I'm gonna try to go down a little bit lower. Okay, yeah, I think this is a little bit too low. Let me try to pull back up here. And yeah, sorry. So apparently with the joystick of a helicopter, up is down, down is up. So let's go ahead and try to get this going. I'm still learning, guys. This is my first time actually flying. Actually, I don't even work for MHD. I'm just out here reporting. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and land it right back before I get caught. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Horsepower Speedway. This is the very first event for the track opening, and we cannot wait to see what's going to happen today, guys. But let's go ahead and see the drivers for today's races. Sitting in first position, driving the number 32 Tide car, we have Brandon from Live or Diecast. Now, he eliminated Kingnut from top position a couple weekends ago, and he became the random pick driver for the number 32 Tide car. Sitting in second position, we have Kingnut driving the Ford GT90, the most legendary car on the track as we know it. It is really fast, guys, and you already know how fast that thing is. Sitting in third position, we have Kevin Moss driving the Shadow Jet, which is another heavy-hitting car. Super quick, really fast, and has a lot of top end. Sitting in fourth position, we have JDC driving the Circle Tracker, the red number 75, another awesome car on the lineup. And then sitting in fifth position, you have Scott driving the Custom Maverick. Now, that's not just any Maverick, guys. That is a motor swapped, fully customed, wide body Maverick right there. And coming in as another driver, he is not new for the track, but he brought a new vehicle. We have Cade driving the brand new Avis Quattro, sitting with the gold lace wheels. Looks super slick. So we're about to see how fast this car can go and if he can make it to the top of King of the Tower. All right, guys, the layout of the track is very simple. You have your standard 1/4 mile track, 4 lanes all the way down, and the winner, best 2 out of the 3 races, moves up towards the tower. There is a new obstacle. The outside lanes 5 and 6 take you down the hill, which takes you onto a flat track around the curve. And if you're fast enough and you can maneuver around the police department sitting here, you can avoid the spike strip. Now, that just throws an obstacle in there. If you are neck and neck and you catch the spike strip, you can get sent off into the barricades, or you can get slowed down and you might not be able to pass the finish line, which is right here. Now, the only time you can see this obstacle, guys, is you can throw a challenge to the driver that you just raced, and if you lost, you can challenge them to the jump track. And if you win and you get past the police department spike strip and make it past the finish line, you can take your spot over that driver. Now, if you lose, you stay in the position where you're previously at. So if you lost the race and you lose the open track, you stay in that position. But if you advance, then you can move up the tower. That's the only way we're gonna see the open track jump. Now, we do have law enforcement and emergency services standing by in case anything goes wrong. So let's go ahead and get the track warmed up. We'll have the safety car do some passes, make sure everything is good, and let's get these races going. All right, so we got the Mustang safety car is gonna do a pass on the 1/4 mile track just to make sure everything is good. Let's see what he does down the track. I know these cars are pretty quick. As a safety car, it should be when it has to respond to a certain situation. All right, so the safety car has returned. He says the track is good and we are ready to go. So let's get him off the track and get this race going. First race of the day,
is Cade going up against Scott in the custom Maverick. All right, guys, we got the drivers ready. We had to put the Maverick in the second lane because that wide body is just too fat for that drop track handle. So we want to make sure we get everything in its right position. Cade is sitting in the first lane while Scott is in second. The track is set and ready, so let's get this going in 3, 2, 1. Cade is bringing his A game. He took that first race. The Maverick's a little scared. Scott's trying to tune his car real quick before the drop track goes. Let's get race number 2 going. Can Cade advance and pass Scott and knock him off the tower? Let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, drop. Talk about awesome. Cade is back and he eliminated Scott from the tower. Now he is moving on up and he will be going up against JDC in the circle tracker. All right, here we go. Cade is sitting in the first lane since he won that last race, going up against Jay from JDC in the red circle tracker. Is he fast enough to eliminate Jay and move on? Let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, drop. All right, from the helicopter cam, it looks like we have emergency services. Looks like everyone is okay. We're gonna get the tow truck over here and get them all fixed up and set to race one more time. All right, both drivers are good. We're back on the track. The cars are A-okay. Everything is fine, no leaking oil, so we're gonna get the second race going. Let's see, Cade is taking him out so far. Now let's see what he has in 3, 2, 1, drop. All right, JDC is not giving up without a fight. Now this is the one to make it or break it. Can Cade advance? If he wins it, he moves on. If he loses, Jay remains in his position. Let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, drop. Luckily, we have emergency services. JDC is okay. His car is just upside down, but it looks like Cade didn't have what it takes to advance past JDC in the circle tracker. So let's go ahead and get back to the podium. All right, so here is the current standing. Wait, hold up. I think Cade is actually challenging Jay to the jump track, guys. I think he's trying to really advance. And if he can win this, he will actually take Jay's spot and advance on to moving and going up against Kevin Moss in the Shadow Jet. All right, here we go. We have JDC sitting in lane 5 and Cade in the outside lane. Now the rules are simple. All you gotta do is jump track into the fat track. If you can make it around the turn and beat the other driver and avoid the spike strip, you can possibly win once you pass this finish line. So let's get this going. All right, everything is set. All the jumps are clear, so let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, drop. Talk about neck to neck, but I think we gotta look at a replay on this one. All right, so the judges say it was a tie. JDC didn't pull a nose until after he crossed the finish line, but Cade actually did catch on to the spike strip, so it slowed him down a little bit. That could have been an obstacle. So the judges are actually letting the drivers go one more time to see what the outcome is. All right, now the judges said they have to stay in their lanes because no one trumped the other one in that race. So let's go ahead and just reset it. The track is set, the spike strips are there. Let's see who's gonna win this one in 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, so it looks like JDC took it home and stayed in his position. Cade's car is completely shot. I think he actually took over the spike strip because it's nowhere in sight. We're gonna go ahead and get the tow truck over here just to see if it's underneath his vehicle and get this car off the track. All right, guys, the driver's taking off, and it looks like Cade actually did catch the spike strip, so he stays in his position while JDC holds his 4th position on the tower. All right, guys, here is the standing position. And oh, what do we have? Somebody pulls up in this exotic. Who could it be? I don't know who drives the Valhalla, but someone is here, and I think it is to see if he can go against the tower. All right, here we go, our new challenger. His name is Ty, and he's actually Cade's brother. He wanted to show up to defend his brother so they can both move on and advance to the tower. So he's actually going to take Cade's spot and go up against JDC himself, because now JDC is a longtime rival of Cade, and he really wants to go at him. So let's get the track ready and get these cars ready to go. Let's get this started. Here we go. We have Ty driving the Valhalla going up against JDC in the circle tracker. Now he says, you don't mess with my brother without me going at you too. So let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, drop. Ty is not letting this go. He is challenging JDC to the jump. If he can do it, he can advance past JDC and go towards the tower. So let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, drop. Oh, and he crashed! He took him out! Oh, and JDC got ran off the track, and now Ty advances. All right, there we go. Ty took it for the family, and he passed JDC and eliminated him from the jump, which automatically pushes him up the tower. Now he's going up against Kevin Moss in this heavy beauty. All right, guys, here we go. Ty is in the 2nd lane. He wanted to be right next to Kevin while he runs him down the track. Now let's see if we can get this going in 3, 2, 1, drop. All right, Kevin Moss says, not today. You are not passing me like you did JDC. So he just solidified his position for that first race. So let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, drop. Here we go. Talk about relentless. Ty is challenging now Kevin on the jump track. This is an easy way to advance, but let's see what we got. Let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, drop. Oh! Looks like he drove off the track. I think the judges are saying that that counts as a DNF. So it looks like Ty advances. And here we go. We have the legendary rival of the GT90 going against Ty in the Valhalla. Here we go. Let's get this going. Ty is in the 2nd lane and Kingnut is in the 3rd for GT90. We know how fast that car is. So let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, drop. All right, they switched lanes. Kingnut took that one with ease. Now he's now in 2nd lane. Ty is in the 3rd lane. Let's get this going in 3, 2, 1, drop. And of course, Ty is not giving up with the fight. You got to give this kid some love. He is really battling out for his brother. So let's get this going on the jump track, the Ford GT90 versus the Valhalla. Let's see if that car can make the jump. Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, drop. Ty didn't have what it takes to eliminate Kingnut from his position. King Nut said, nope, my GT90 is a jump car and it is fast as well. Very versatile. So we got to give it up to Ty in the Valhalla, making his way up to spot number 3 on King of the Tower. Here we go. This is the standing as it is. We have Brandon with the 32 tied car still on top. No one has been able to make it all the way through except for Ty, battling it on the jump track, and he definitely gave it everything he had. He made his family proud, and I'm pretty sure you were all pretty stoked to see where he landed. So first position, we have Live or Diecast in the 32 tied car. We got King Nut in second, still in the GT90. Then Ty rocking the Valhalla in silver for the third position. Then you got Kevin Moss driving the gold Shadow Jet in fourth. JDC is now in fifth position in his red circle tracker. And now Cade is the gatekeeper in his Avis Quattro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the races. Talk about an eventful night from quarter mile racing to the jump track, and with the spike strip obstacle in the way, trying to get the drivers eliminated. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for future races and see who else can go up against the King of the Tower.